Okay.
Now I am.
Or I'm here, but
Okay. Perfect. Well, thank you guys for jumping on. So I have been going through some intense leadership training over the last couple of months, and I thought that I might as well bring you guys some of the stuff that I've been learning, because one, it helps me learn it better, and then two, it can help you guys grow as well. And so I was listening to a video on the law of why my mind just went blank. Hold on, I have it. The Law of Design from John Maxwell. And after his video, he put on a girl named Kirsten Kirschbaum, and she was amazing. And she kind of just gave this analogy of a rainbow, and like you're starting where you're at right now, at one of the rainbow, and what do you need to do to get to the other end. So she had us write out a piece of paper that looks like this, and I know you probably can't see it, and my notes are kind of crazy, but we kind of wrote out where we were and then where we wanted to be, and then there's these 5 pillars that are in the middle of it. And I'm going to go through what those 5 pillars are and that hold up the rainbow, and help you grow to get where you're wanting to go in this business. And my goal is to keep it short, and so if you've got questions at the end, feel free to let me know, and if you're watching this later, feel free to message me. So where would you like to go? Where do you want to go? So that's the first thing. And she just made it really easy for everybody. She's like, everybody wants to go to the top of the company. The top of the company should be your goal. Now that might not be like your short-term goal, but if you keep growing, you're going to eventually make it to the top of the company. So make that your long-term goal. And the first thing that you need to do in order to hold up the rainbow would be to take charge. So take responsibility and take charge for where you're at, and that you're the only one that is responsible for your success in this business. It's not your upline, it's not your sideline, it's not your downline. Your success in this business is based on you and your growth and your willingness to complete the 5 tasks that I'm going to talk about in the next step. So where are you at with that? Are you someone who's like, yep, it's my responsibility, it's me, it's me, it's all me, it's about me, and it's about what I'm doing to make my business work? And if you're not at that point yet, and you can't say that, and you're still finding yourself saying, well, my upline's not doing this, my downline's not doing this, my sidelines are asking me too many questions. If you're putting the blame in other places, we want to figure out why. We want to figure out what's the root cause of us making excuses, and putting other people in that place. And I had to do that too. My mom and my sister are my upline. Sorry, my mom's on here. My mom and my sister are my uplines. And so like, it's really easy to blame family for not helping you or not being there. So having to examine like, this business is my responsibility. And so, yeah, let's own it. And then let's move on to the second pillar. So first is own it. And then second is collective genius. Yeah, that's a crazy, like, that has a lot of meaning in it. But collective genius, network marketing and our Plexus business, we are not the first ones doing it. We don't need to reinvent the wheel. We just need to find someone to mimic and someone to mentor us, and do what they did to get where they are. So we need to find somebody that we relate to, somebody that we click with, that's been successful in this business, and be mentored by them. We have a ton of uplines. We have a ton of diamond uplines. Pick which one you most relate to and follow her. See what she does. Watch what kind of trainings that she does. Watch what kind of contests she's put on her page. Scroll back a couple of years or months in her page and look at and see what kind of contests she's done for her team. What did she do in those beginning stages? See if you can find that information. Yeah, so find someone to mimic and someone to mentor you. For me, like, I love following Sarah Marble's stuff. She is awesome. Sarah, I know she follows Andrea Mitchell stuff a lot, because we resonate with those people. So yeah, so those things like that. I also I love John Maxwell, and so I'm digging into 2 of his books right now. Presley Swaggerty, like books of people that are writing things about network marketing. Are people that can mentor you too. You don't have to sit in a room with somebody and have them tell you what to do. You can find those resources in books and in videos and in trainings. So yeah, so that's number 2. So the first was to take charge, and then the second one was collective genius. The third one was the belief blueprint. And something she didn't have us do, but I thought was really good in another training that I had gone to, was writing down where our belief is at. Where is it, like, where are you on the belief continuum? And I just like kind of started writing things down, because I think my belief in the products, like the Plexus products and the business, kind of like meld together a little bit more than maybe they should. I don't know. But I kind of like, where are you at on the continuum? So I kind of wrote down some different places where you might be. And then to always be trying to up our belief. So like upping our belief to the next step. So you aren't going to have to jump from like, I believe that the probiotic works, to I believe the probiotic works for every single person on the planet. We want to just be like, I believe the probiotic works for me, and I believe the probiotic works for everybody in my family. Okay, well then we want to up our belief from it works from everybody in my family to it works for everybody in my friend group. Like we can increase our belief. We don't have to make our belief jump and span this gap that's so huge. So the first place I wrote, I hope the products work for me, and I don't know if they'll work for other people. So that would be like the beginning stage of belief, when maybe you first ordered your products and you're just in that hopeful, like, I hope they do something for me. I believe the products have worked for me, but I'm not convinced that they'll work for somebody else. I know the products will work for me, and I think some other people will benefit from them as well. So if you started sharing that, you're probably at that stage where you know the products work for you, and you're hoping that they work for other people. Then the next stage, I think, is I know the products will work for me, and I know they will work for everyone else. I believe in these products. And then I believe the final, like, sometimes I'm not even all there, but I like work at it, and I'm like, it's a growth process. I believe in the products, and I believe in the business, and I know that they both work for everyone who is willing to commit to the process. And I love that. Like they work for everybody who's willing to commit to the process. So then that becomes just my responsibility to share. And I would say that my belief from when I started Plexus to now has grown from I hope these products work for me to I know that they're going to work for people. I know that the business is going to work for people, and I believe it will when they commit to the process. So the process of using the products and the process of working the business. And so my belief has grown. And so just kind of like list where you're at in that process, and then go from there. Try and up your belief one step at a time, and purposefully up it. So then what if like you're like, I don't know where my belief is. So we've kind of got 3 different beliefs that you can have. You can have belief in yourself, belief in our company, and belief in network marketing. I kind of just did like our products and business and outlined that one, but the 3 beliefs that you want to work on, and you kind of want to know where you're at, are going to be belief in yourself, belief in our company, and belief in network marketing. So now what do you need to up your belief to the next level? So 1, you want to decide where you're at, and then a game plan for upping your belief. So is it you need more belief in the products? Product videos are amazing. Reading people's testimonies, seeing what these products have done for other people. Diamond documentaries for belief in the business. It amazes me watching some of them sometimes. Now I have to be careful, like overloading myself, because I'm like, I can't see myself there sometimes. So sometimes it's just looking at people who are on Facebook who are rubies with Plexus. Sometimes it's looking at people who are just the next level up for me. So I can see that dream a little bit easier. So finding people that are just above you in the business, and then people that have accomplished a dream. So instead of making that jump from, I've got 2 ambassadors on my team and I have thousands and thousands of people on my team as a diamond, like instead of like having to make that mental jump for yourself, finding people that you can believe where you can get to the next step in between. So building your belief that way. If you can't see yourself as a diamond yet, don't quit building the business. That doesn't, like, just because you can't see yourself there doesn't mean that it's not going to happen. That's your end goal, but find something in between that you can believe, like you can see yourself there. So for me, like I can see myself as a Ruby. I can see myself as a senior Ruby. I can see myself just about reaching Emerald. So like I'm looking at people who are Ruby and who are senior Ruby right now, and I'm like, okay, I can do that. I can do what they're doing. And so finding those little steps to grow your belief in that. And then research on the products. If you are having a hard time believing in the products, just searching gut health, reading Dr. Perlmutter's book, he has 2, the Brain Maker and the Grain Brain. So you're understanding the science behind why gut health works. So investing in that personal time as well. So I'm doing okay on time. So we've gone through 3: take charge, collective genius, belief, and picking your number. Okay, so there are 5 things that you want to do in your business to be able to grow it. And this is one of the most important things, and what people ask me most often are, how do I grow my business? What do I need to do to make my business bigger? So this one is called pick your number. So there's 5 different things. We need to invite people. We need to know how to present the products. We need to know how to follow up. We need to know how to present the business, and we need to mentor people under us to do the same. So now I'm going to say those again, because you might want to write them down if you haven't. So you're going to invite people. So you need to know how to invite people and do it. I have a hard part with the do it part on that sometimes, but it's getting better. Present the product, follow up, present the business, and mentor others to do the same. So those are the five areas that we need to work on. So then you're going to pick which one of those that you struggle with. So if you struggle with inviting people, if you struggle in presenting the products, if you struggle in follow-up, and if you struggle in presenting the business or mentoring others, you're going to do the 5-3-1 method to grow in that area. Now, only pick one area at a time or you're going to get overwhelmed. So if you struggle with, we're just going to pretend it's inviting. So I struggle with inviting people, let's say. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find 5 books on inviting, and I'm either going to listen to them or read them. I'm going to find 3 videos on inviting people, and then I'm going to, oh my word, I drew a blank on the one. Oh shoot, I thought I wrote it down. Oh, 1 training. So I'm going to attend 1 training, either live in person, or I'm going to attend an online event. So 5 books, 3 audios, and then 1 actual in-person live event on that specific area of network marketing. And it made it doable. Sometimes I feel like, oh my gosh, like I've got to work on all 5 of these. And then it was just like that relief of like, I don't have to work on all 5 of these. I can pick one of these and focus on it now until I build my strengths in that area. And then I move on to the next area and focus on that. And so pick one of those 5 areas and then do the 5-3-1 method to grow in that area. And that gives me excitement because like not often do we have a plan for growth. Like everybody's like, just go out and grow, go and grow. And you're like, but how do I grow? And I think that 5-3-1 method of like, okay, pick where you want to grow, 5 books, 3 audios, 1 live training. I'm like, oh, that's easy. Okay, that's a good game plan. I do good with game plans. I don't do good with like, go do it. And you're like, but how? So I hope that helps. And then the last pillar is going to be to schedule your success. She used the example of like how she schedules her calendar. And she's like, I schedule my family events first, and then I schedule my business events or church events and then business events. So, but they're scheduled. And she's like, you have more time than you think you have. And that hit me because I always feel like I'm like running out of time. Like I don't have enough time. But she's like, you have more time than you think you do. You just need to learn how to organize it better. And I was like, oh, that makes total sense. Like, yes, like I need to organize my work day better. I need to organize my home day better. And I'll be able to get more done. And so scheduling your success, and then using the time that you schedule the way you scheduled it. I think that's what I struggle with the most, is that I will schedule a half-hour block of time and then, excuse me, I got the hiccups. I won't use it how I scheduled it. So yeah, she was just encouraging that part and just making sure that you're organized, whether that be with a planner, a daily to-do list, and then taking your daily to-do list and prioritizing the things on the daily to-do list, scheduling out your time hour by hour if you need to. Yeah, and it really just clicked with me and resonated with me. Like, I just need to make sure that my time is scheduled well. Yeah, and so that was kind of the 5 different pillars that she gave us. I hope that helps you guys in growing your business, and knowing the process on how to do that, and gives you kind of a game plan of where to go with that. So we talked about taking charge, collective genius, so finding a mentor and someone to mimic, and then belief blueprint, so making sure that you know where your belief is at, and then always trying to continue to up your belief by 1 notch. And then pick your number. Find what number. We gave you 5 different things. So learning how to invite, present the products, follow up, present the business, and mentor others. So pick one of those 5 areas that you need to improve on. And use the 5-3-1 method. So 5 books, 3 audios, and 1 live training event to grow yourself in that area. And then scheduling your success, getting out your planner, and then following what your planner says. So I hope that helps you guys, gives you a little bit more of a game plan for building your businesses. I'm excited to see where this takes me, and I'm excited to see where it takes your guys' businesses as well. So thanks for hanging out with me. And like I said, if you've got questions, feel free to reach out. And I need to quit recording, but I can't get there because the screen popped up. Okay.